Hey guys, below average Utah Dad here. Um, so this month, the month of June, is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. You guys have heard me talk about mental health before, and mental health is important to me. But I am especially grateful for the fact that there's a month dedicated specifically to men's mental health because uh, men often suffer in silence with their mental health issues, or they when they speak their mind or they try to speak their mind, they're met with disdain, eye rolls, um, indifference. They're told to man up. They're told that they're being too sensitive, that they're taking things personally. That's one of the ones that I hear a lot of men talk about. You're just taking it personally. It's a very twisted world that we live in when it's appropriate to tell men that they're toxic and that they are too aggressive or they're too focused on sexuality or they're not sensitive enough or they don't see things from the right perspective. Um, but then when we say that we're trying to improve things or we are looking to change our behaviors, that we're just taking things too personal and we need to just suck it up and deal with the criticism. Um, so this isn't really the direction that I thought this video was going to go, but I think that it's important that we as men recognize that while it probably will continue to be a practice that's easier and honestly more socially acceptable, that we continue suffering in silence, that we continue to just not say anything. Uh, Most men, I think, don't say anything because they don't want to be ignored or be told that they're taking things personally or share the things that they struggle with, because rather than and have someone help or offer encouragement, they're just told, well, you just need to go see somebody about it. Um, Oftentimes the men that are out there that do open up to the people they care about, they open up to spouses, they open up to girlfriends. Um, they try to open up to not other men because they know that men struggle with these things. And because they struggle with these things, they don't want to put that pressure and weight onto other men. So they look for significant others. They look for usually someone of the opposite sex, just like the opposite sex often turns to men, or to seek out like just that listening ear, or to seek some kind of comfort of, yeah, that sucks. I wish there was more I could do to help. Um, but the reason men don't do that is because it's usually met with, I don't know, showing vulnerability is a sign of weakness. And so men don't do it. They just don't. Why is it worth that extra ridicule? We're already battling things on a daily basis. Why would we want to show that? If you just think that it makes us look weak, this is for women. If showing that we struggle makes us look weak, but us portraying that we're strong and not struggling just makes us look arrogant and toxic, like, and then saying that that seems unfair is taking it personal. Why would we ever open up? We wouldn't. That's why men struggle. That's why men outnumber women and suicide by vast numbers. So men that are out there, if you're watching this, if you're struggling, if you found this video because you're struggling, I hope you stick around on this channel. I'm not going to ask you to open up. If you want to, you can. Lots of men have. We have a good time. We tell jokes. We kind of make fun of things. We support younger men. There are a lot of young men that come to my channel and they just want to talk. So we listen, and we give them our perspective, and we give them honest perspective. We tell them, hey, go talk to someone about this if it's bothering you. Or we say, don't do that. Don't engage in that type of behavior. It's wrong. People might tell you that it's tough or that it's cool or that it's strong, but it's not. It's stupid. We're a group of honest men on this channel, especially during my live streams. And we try to have fun. We try to enjoy ourselves. I try to put out good comedy, and I try to appeal to men that struggle. And I make a lot of conversation about mental health. We raise a lot of awareness for mental health. And I won't stop that. It'll always be a part of the channel. So if you found this, stick around. Reach out to me if you're struggling, if you want to. Be a part of our community and recognize that we're all kind of below average in the eyes of many people, but we embrace it and we move forward. I'm here for you guys. Women, if you're struggling with mental health, you're more than welcome to take part. I have experience in talking about this subject, and I'm a big advocate for it, for men and women. I think it's unfortunate and that it's disgusting that we can't just have these conversations with each other without feeling threatened and without people being offended by the invalidation of they might be contributing to part of why we struggle. It happens a lot in couples. It happens a lot between spouses, significant others, partners. It sucks to hear that maybe there's something you're doing that's contributing to someone's suffering. We don't like hearing that, but sometimes it's what we need to hear. And the kind thing, the loving thing, is to accept it and to look inward and see if there's something that we can all change about ourselves. So, June, men's mental health awareness, but extended because many men, they're part of families, and so that mental health weighs on families. And when they struggle, the family struggles. So come be a part of our community. Come be a part of the Below Average Utah Dad channel. Reach out to me. Take part in our live streams, and let's work to overcome this. Join me in my 22 push-ups a day for veterans. That's one thing I do that really helps me. If you're a vet, and then it's for you. It's to help raise awareness so that you don't fall prey to that losing battle. I hope that everyone that sees this, I hope you watched all of it, and I hope that that we can find a way to move forward to normalize good men, the struggles that they have, that normalize communication between men and women in a way that's healthy and not a way that festers more mental health and shame. So I love you guys. Always stay spicy, always stay zesty. Never give in to the demon. Survive out of spite, because if nothing else, it will. That's my zesty Baba Yaga voice for those of you that don't know. Living out of spite, if nothing else, surviving out of spite, choosing to exist because you know that maybe there's someone out there that doesn't want you to succeed. It sounds horrible, but do it. If someone would rather see you fail, exist, and continue to fight, merely to put that type of personality and like disgusting individual to shame. I love you guys. I love doing this. I love having fun. Stick around. We'll tell some jokes. We'll do some gun stuff. We'll do some live streams. We'll build some guns and we'll buy some guns. You guys help me pay for guns. You guys get to pick the guns. All right. Stay zesty. Always carry every day. And always carry with a round in the chamber. Be prepared.